Hello and welcome to another grammar video with me, John, and today we're going to be looking at auxiliary verbs, specifically be, have, and do. Okay, so this is part one of the guide to auxiliary verbs. Okay, first of all, we have adjectives ending in ing, or ed. The auxiliary verbs are be, have, and do. Be, have, and do. They are used with the main verb to form tenses, negatives, and questions. Okay, we use them for tenses, negatives, and questions. For example, he is planning to get married soon. He is planning to get married soon. So is your auxiliary verb. He is. It comes from be. He is planning to get married soon. Another example, I have not, or I haven't seen Peter since last night. I haven't seen Peter since last night. There you have and not, it's the negative form. Okay, another example, which doctor do you want to see? Which doctor do you want to see? Okay, do. Be, have, and do. Those are our auxiliary verbs. Okay, so when we have be as an auxiliary verb, we can use it like the following. With the ing form of the main verb to form continuous tenses. So when you have be plus ing, it becomes continuous tense. You can use be with ing to make a continuous tense. I'll give you examples. He is living in Germany. He is living in Germany. Okay, it's the continuous tense. He is still living in Germany. They were going to phone you. They were going to phone you. Okay, so we can also use it with the past participle of the main verb to form the passive voice. Okay, something that is in the passive voice. So an example of this would be, these cars are made in Japan. These cars are made in Japan. That's your past participle of the main verb to form a passive voice. Okay. The wall of her flat was covered with posters. The wall of her flat was covered with posters. Was covered. Okay, so that is in the past tense, but it's also passive. Okay, we can also use have as an auxiliary verb with the past participle to form a perfect tense. Okay, have with the past participle to form a perfect tense. For example, let's say, I have changed my mind. It's permanent, it's perfect tense. I have changed my mind. Another example, I wish you had met Paul. I wish you had met Paul. Okay, now we can also have the present perfect continuous, the past perfect continuous, and the perfect tenses in the passive form. They're formed using both have and be. Okay, so we can use have and to summarize, you can use have and be to make perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and perfect tenses. Okay, for example, he has been working very hard recently. He has been working very hard recently. She did not know how long she had been living there. She did not know how long she had been living there. Another example, the guest room window has been mended. The guest room window has been mended. They had been taught by a young teacher. They had been taught by a young teacher. Okay, that's the end of part one. In the second part we will be continuing the use of auxiliary verbs. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.